Hello everyone, this is my initial thoughts and opinions on the first Titanfall 2 tech demo, so please sit back and enjoy the ride. Here we're going to be playing, well, I did play some of this alpha tech test demo. I'm just going to call it a test demo, but, you know, whatevs. So, my thoughts. It seems alright. I mean, there's some definite improvements they could make, Ooh, God, that's loud. Okay, then just a sec. Ooh, that's even louder. Okay. So, I played a little bit of the demo, the tech demo. We have factions. Okay, whatever factions. We have boosts, which are kill streaks, and we have this stuff right here, which is insignificant. It's just banner, call sign, Call of Duty type shit. The Titan loadouts are fine, they're alright. I really don't like the loadout screen at all. Kind of reminds me of like some mobile game bullshit, where everything's a cute little square tab thingy with the corners cut off. There's really not a whole lot to the perks and kits they let you have. There's like maybe 2-3 different perks for each kit. So I really hope they add on to that, because if they don't, content-wise, it's gonna probably be very bare bones if they don't add more than just this right here. 2-3 kits, 2-3 perks per kit. That's pretty bad. Oh, did I mention I don't like the loadout screen? Like, a whole thing about the Titans, besides the loadout screen, is the fact that I don't enjoy the fact that they're kind of limited. Before, in the original Titanfall, you can have the Titans loadouts were similar to pilot loadouts. You can have a weapon of your choice, utility, ordnance, tactical abilities of your choice. Not so much here. In Titanfall 2, we have, at least 3 new tactical abilities. The pulse radar knife, wall hacking, whatever you want to call it. The grappling hook, not my favorite right now. Maybe I'll learn to love it. And the hollow, which is like a decoy that just runs or does whatever the last thing you did. So it's kind of good for distractions or whatever if you want. And then the classic stim and cloak, which for some reason is at the end of your skill tree. Like you have to level up to 14 or some shit just to unlock, the basic stim and cloak, which were the first things you got in Titanfall 1. The weapons here, we have the basic category of weapons. Each category has at least 1 or 2 different types of weapons in the tech demo. Hopefully they have more, and hopefully they have more perks or weapon upgrades. Everything, I really hope this is not all that's there at the moment. I hope they add more on launch, but you never know. You can choose your secondary as a anti-Titan weapon or an anti-pilot weapon. Pistols, you got the power cell, pretty basic. Fast regen, I guess, is alright. Phase embark, alright. That's okay, I guess. You have wall hang, kill report, hover. Pretty basic. You can go ahead and stop the video if you want to read the descriptions, but those are pretty basic, nothing special really. Kind of disappointed. We have 3 game modes for the tech demo, which is Team Deathmatch, Bounty Hunt, and whatever the fuck that other one was called. But yeah, let's just move on. I gave you my thoughts on the loadouts. Team Deathmatch or Pilot versus Pilot, that's a staple in any shooter game. Just to hook in those different audiences, the Call of Duty, the peoples who want to play just regular old Team Deathmatch. I can understand why they would want it in Titanfall, regardless of the type of content it's supposed to be, like pilots and robots. I could definitely understand that they want to appeal to the people who play Call of Duty. You know, we understand. I understand it. You know, people just want regular old team deathmatch. Alright, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Some people disagree and say it shouldn't be. It should carve out its own niche, but you know, you got to appeal to a wider audience. I understand. Bounty Hunter. I really hope to God that that does not replace attrition mode, because attrition mode was the bomb. It was the shiz. Alright. Bounty hunt mode is just kill NPCs, get money, kill players, steal half of their money, take money, go to the bank, deposit money, repeat. That's, you know, doesn't sound fun on paper, so I don't know what they were thinking. You know, having to stop what you're doing and deposit all this money you get for kills and killing pilots and NPCs. You know, I feel like that something like that just breaks the flow of the game. You know, you're in the action, you're killing guys, you're killing pilots, you're killing NPCs, you're killing Titans, and then all of a sudden you have to stop what you're doing and go to the bank because you have $500, and if you don't go now, you might lose it if you get killed by a pilot. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You know, just bring back attrition. Attrition was what made Titanfall good. It was the basic mode, the go-to mode. You had your Titans, you had your pilots, you had your chaos and fighting everywhere. You know, it's all about getting the highest score by the end of the game and winning with that score, meeting the score objective. You know, it was kind of an arcade type feel. This one, it's Bounty Hunt is a gimmick. That's all that is. It's really just a gimmick. And the last game mode that we had in the beta was Hardpoint. Pretty basic, you know, just objective gameplay. Capture a hardpoint, get points for it. You know, simple Call of Duty stuff. They added this feature where if you stay near the hardpoint long enough and capture it twice, it'll become an amped hardpoint, and you get more points for that. And I haven't played it because I just had a few looks at it and didn't really feel like playing the objectives. I just wanted to kill shit. But I'm not entirely sure if you have to capture the objective twice to bring down an amped hardpoint, but whatevs, you know. Pretty basic game modes. Not a big fan of Bounty Hunt. Team Deathmatch, Pilot versus Pilot, I understand. Objective game modes like Hardpoint, I understand. Just bring back attrition. Attrition is the bomb. Don't do this to me. Don't screw with me. Bring back attrition. Anyway, speaking about, let's just transition to something else. Basically, what I want to talk about is, you know, the tactical abilities here. The pulse knife. What the fuck is the pulse knife? That is the most ridiculous concept ever. Like, like, there are certainly cooler ways to integrate wall hacking into your game to deter cheaters. There has to be. Like, BLR did the fucking, you touch the visor and then you see through walls for a few seconds. Like UAVs. Like, there could have been ways to incorporate, you know, wall hacks into the game that are actually good. Maybe like a pulse grenade, you know? Like, you fucking have a noob tube tied to your assault rifle and you just boom, you shoot it out, and then it fucking echoes and you can see through the walls. You know, something that doesn't really interfere with the whole running, gunning animation. You're running and you just pop one out. And this one, it's just like, oh, stop what I'm doing, throw a knife, boom. Is I don't know. I don't know about that. It doesn't seem like something I'll be using per se. I mean, had there been better animations, I guess I could use it, but I don't know. Why can't a knife just be used for stabbing people? A knife was used for hacking in the first game. Now it's used for fucking throwing it at walls and making wall hacks. Just give me a knife, alright? The reason why I play Black Ops 3, 2, 1, whatever, is just the fact that I have a knife to stab people with. Just give me a regular old knife. This game, they took away the ridiculous kicking animation. Now you just straight up clock someone in the face when you're doing melee, which is a little bit better, more visceral, I guess, but still not as visceral as just taking a fucking knife and just... Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You know, what the F, guys? Come on, are you afraid of copyright? Are you afraid Activision's gonna come knocking on your door and be like, "Excuse me, sir, you can't do knives in your Titanfall game because we do knives in our Call of Duty game. You can't do that. You worked for us. You're stealing our intellectual property around knife stabbing. We're gonna have to ask you to cease and desist all your knife activities." It's like, come on. Just give me a knife. Let me stab someone. Okay. Pulse knife. Fuck it. I don't like it. Grappling hook. I'm gonna have to learn how to use it. Right now, it kind of seems shit to me because I've been playing so much Overwatch. You know, usually when you grapple hook something, you're supposed to fucking pull yourself up, like Widowmaker. You know, way too much Overwatch. Boom. Look at that. Oh, like that. Except, you know, not ledges. Oh, yeah. That one was pretty good. That one was pretty good. But, grapple hooks. Could use a little bit of refining. Could use a little practice. Maybe give it an automatic, you know. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Could use an automatic mantle up onto whatever ledge you're grabbing. Mainstream it up a little bit in terms of that, and I'll be happy. You know, everything else I can learn by myself. And stem cloak, those are staples in Titanfall. I don't need to talk about those. And the other one, decoy. You know, it's interesting. I like decoy. You know, you just do a few movements, shoot, fire, aim left, aim right, run forward, launch your decoy, and that is what your decoy will be doing while it's running forward in that direction you sent it, while you're off running in the other direction trying to flank your opponents. Pretty badass, but I could totally see a team of, you know, 5-6 people using that to fuck with people. Be like, alright everyone, take decoy, let's do it. Boom, look left, look right, shoot, 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 fire off the decoy. And you have 6 decoys, well 6 other pilots are running this way, 6 decoys running that way. I can already think of clusterfuck situations of people doing that, you know. Shenanigans, if you will. So, here's hoping they refine some of that stuff, change some of it, and perhaps even add more tactical abilities for the pilots to use. This one, it seems like they have a little less customization. They had very little to no customization for pilots, but, you know, here's hoping that this guy right here gets to engage in some RPG customization for his pilots, but nope, I guess not. Just have to stick to my Titanfall, my Titanfall, my Division and my Destiny, right? RPG shooters always get shit on for some reason. But, like Titanfall, the Titans, Ion and Scorch, they were alright, I guess, you know. Like I said, I think they took it too far with the whole arcade style editing, you know. These Titans only have these weapons and these abilities, same thing with these, and they kind of made it into like, you know, Black Ops 3 specialists, you know. These Titans are specialists where they only have this loadout and this abilities, and it's kind of disappointing really that they took away the customization for that. The weapons, chances are I'm always going to be sticking with that assault rifle. The initial sniper rifle they give you, the first one, is huge as fuck. Like, it literally takes up the whole screen. The car is where it's at. Trust me. And I guess the next best weapon that I personally preferred was the Spitfire, because it just felt so solid and accurate and steady for me. So, love it. What happens to this game, what will happen to this game, how much they will change and how much they will add, I don't know. But I hope to God that they fix their shit and bring back the game modes, the customization. And hopefully this game doesn't die, you know. Here's hoping they have private matches when it launches. Because apparently that was the big reason why people left the first one, right? No scrims, no competitiveness. Fucking downhill slide from there, lost the competitive scene. So, those are my thoughts on Titanfall. And thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment. And that will make me feel so much better. It'll make me love you. Okay, that's kind of weird, I'm sorry. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.